What do you know? What do you say? What's up, YouTube world? What's up, everybody out there? You already know it's your boy Lucchese the Don, TrapAffiliates.inc, and tap in this channel right here. You know what I mean? Lane Stepper TV. If you ain't seen no content yet, and you're interested in the music I'm gonna be dropping, okay? As y'all can see, got a little, you know what I'm saying, microphone, so some of y'all could hear me. Can you fucking hear me now? You know what I'm saying? You troll motherfuckers. I ain't mad at you, but I wanted to say that right quick, right? Because some of y'all heard it hard of hearing and can't read between the lines, right? So I want to make sure I get every detail clear to you. That's why I got this microphone. If you can't hear me, now you can. Tell me if you can hear me now, okay? So let's jump right into this. This right here is a reaction video to Joe Budden. If some of y'all are pretty young, maybe you don't know who he is unless you see his podcast. But some youngsters probably don't know that he was a rapper at one point, right? And I've never really had a problem with Joe Budden, with his character. But now, what I'm seeing, right? So, let's break it down. I'm seeing the other day, I seen a video and I wanted to react to it, but I had to get my New Year's story out of the way first. Go check that out if you haven't. It's a cool little funny story, right? But I come across this video, Joe Budden, um, bullying Logic. If you know Logic, you probably do. He's like a newer rapper. You know what I mean? And he's doing quite well. You know what I'm saying? He's doing really well. And and I think what I saw was just what I seen Joe Budden do. Joe Budden. That shit was completely out of character, if you ask me. And if you don't know what Joe Budden said about Logic, he said he's the worst rapper of all time. That's wild. Because he's lyrically fucking, that kid, he looks like a nerd, little white dude, but he's fucking lyrically, he's got it. He's gifted. Can't lie, can't hate on him. Now, I don't slap Logic on a daily basis like that, but there's a few out there I like. I think one I could think of is the song Broken People. I think it was on like the intro of the movie Bright. I think that's when it came out, you know. But but yeah, I think a lot of people out there, especially the younger crowd, like Logic, and they know that he spits fire. And coming from Joe Budden, you making a statement like that, with your retired rapping ass, you know what I'm saying? Is crazy. How could you hate on anybody? You obviously fell off for a reason, because you ain't got it like that. I think you just see this little white kid and you pick on him because you're hating on him. You're mad that he made it and he's got it going for him and you don't. You just got your podcast, right? And it's funny because I think the only song you're known for, Joe Budden, is Pump It Up. And a lot of people, people from my generation know it. And I was real young when it came out, you know what I mean? I was like middle school. And I heard it like recently, not too recent, like maybe a couple years ago. And I was thinking, I was like, why did I used to like this song? You know what I mean? I liked it when I was a kid. And man, I did like it, but now it's like, I don't know. I don't know if any grown man probably liked that song. Because it sounds like an after school special song, right? It's like some type shit like, left foot, left stomp. Now do the twirl. That's what it reminds me of now, okay? Joe Budden. I don't got no problem with you. I just think it's weird to try to belittle somebody out of the blue, pick on them, and apparently maybe Logic is saying this for maybe to get him back in a way so that people could be like, what a dick, right? But Logic is saying that it's got him depressed. That Joe Budden would say that about him, and he's starting to question himself. Maybe he's really not. Maybe he's just saying that. But Logic, I'm telling you, if you do really question yourself after what that fucking old bitterhead said about you, I wouldn't at all. You know what I mean? He's just a pissed off, retired rapper. You know what I mean? I wouldn't take any of his word merit when it comes to what matters in hip hop today, because he obviously doesn't know. Of course, he's got further than me, you know what I mean? But I could never do that, you know what I mean? I could never, I don't care if I never make it, I'm never going to be a bitter old head. If I don't agree with certain songs, trust me, there's certain songs out there and certain artists that I just don't listen to because it's not my tempo, right? It's not my style. It's just not for me. But I don't speak on that publicly. You know what I mean? I have no reason to disrespect any artist because some people are passionate about their music, right? So to just out of the blue kind of fucking think you think it's trash or say you think it's trash, you know what I mean? I think that's disrespectful. I think it's frivolous. And I think it's just, it makes you look weak as fuck. And I know the average person probably doesn't think the same way I do. You know what I mean? People look past things, but I see a lot of things as weak, like that. You know, talking shit about people behind their back when it's not owed to them. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel about that. And like I said though, Logic, don't let that bitter old head get into your head. You know what I mean? Because that fool don't know what he's talking about. Obviously, look where he is now. He's not signed to nothing. He's not sitting on no big time record label. He's just got his podcast. You know? So why should his word affect you? You know? Don't let it affect you. Cause your flow, you know what I mean? It's got gas. You know what I mean? And you know, the other thing I seen about Joe Budden was on the podcast, it had been exposed that he was talking to his man's ex lady or something like that. I know a lot of people seen that shit. I wasn't tripping on. I thought that was kind of funny, and I think your man's is like weak. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just thought that was funny. I didn't judge you on that part, Joe Budden. But what I'm